Hi everyone, so today we have an analysis of the polls that we've been getting. We'll look at Texas 32, Virginia 7, Ohio Governor, Florida Governor, California 45, Pennsylvania 7, Minnesota 2, California 21, Michigan Governor, New Jersey 3, Nebraska 2, Washington 8, California 22, Maryland Governor, and I was just looking at the second debate. So, oh, by the way, that debate has actually been rescheduled, but that's not really important to the video. Anyway, so looking at the polls that we've been getting, we have 32nd district in the state of Texas. Very interesting race. We have Pete Sessions versus Colin Allred. And it's a virtual dead heat within the margin of error, and it is done by a very credible polling company, the New York Times. A statistical dead heat in this poll, however, you might give the slight edge over to Pete Sessions, and it's looking like a dead heat in the state of Texas and the 32nd district. Another dead heat race, we have Dave Bratt's seat. Remember, he was the one who ousted the incumbent Republican in the primary back in 2014. It was a massive upset there. But if we look at this brand new Monmouth poll, 47 to 47, a statistical dead heat. So that's looking pretty positive actually for the Democrat in this scenario. Another dead heat race. It looks like they're all not loading, which is going to be amazing. I don't know why RCP keeps loading their pages every single time. So hang on, we'll just pause it right now. If I can get it to work again. Doesn't look like it's cooperating, so I'll try. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going to work. Hang on, I'll be right back. Right after this. Guys, so we're back after that small technical error, and I was about to discuss the Florida gubernatorial race between DeSantis and Gillum in this brand new Quinnipiac poll that shows a 9-point lead in a swing state like Florida, and Andrew Gillum above, well beyond that 50% mark, so it's looking fantastic for Gillum in the swing state of Florida against Republican Trump-style Republican Ron DeSantis. Gillum looking very likely to go on and win this race. 9 points. This is unprecedented for a 9-point lead in Florida by a progressive, and that state went overwhelmingly to Hillary Clinton in the primary of 2016. Why is Gillum leading by 9 points? And when Gwen Graham and the other mayor guy, I forgot his name, were leading by much smaller margins, this shows the progressive movement definitely on fire, especially in a state like Florida, which went overwhelmingly to Clinton. So looking great for Andrew Gillum going ahead. Probably going to take home and win this one ahead by 9 points in the Quinnipiac poll, so looking great for the Democrats and the progressives for that matter in the state of Florida. Another, if it's going to come again, another district I want to look at is the 45th district of California. We have Katie Porter, the Democrat, who's behind the incumbent Republican Mimi Walters. Is ahead of the incumbent Walters in this brand new New York Times poll. The Democrat there is ahead by 5 points. She's looking great to go on and be the next Congresswoman from California, 45. Another one where the Democrats are looking great to go on and win this one. The Democrat Susan Wild is ahead of incumbent, actually not an incumbent, this is an open seat, but Marty Northstein, something like that, is behind by 8 points in a brand new New York Times poll. She's looking great to go on and be the next Congresswoman from Pennsylvania. Another one where the Democrats are looking really great to go on and win this one. The second district in Minnesota. A brand new Survey USA poll just came out. Angie Craig is the Democrat there. She's ahead by 3 points with not many undecided voters ahead of the incumbent Republican Jason Lewis. She's looking very good to go on and win that race. In California 45, we have some positive news for the Republicans. The Republican there ahead by 11 points. You can't say that this is not that good because it is a leaning GOP state, but looking great for the incumbent to go on and win in California 21. I also wanted to take a really quick look, if it will load, at California 50 because progressives have been rooting behind their candidate, Kampa Najjar, but he's behind by 15 points in a brand new Monmouth poll ahead of the incumbent Republican Duncan Hunter. So Duncan Hunter, if we look at the 50th district, I'm not sure if there were previous polls, but beforehand the Republican there ahead by 8, increasing his lead to 15. This could be an outlier, but if we look at the support here, it's gone pretty much the same for Kampa Najjar, but the main thing is that Duncan Hunter has increased his support, as this is a Republican district, looking really good for Duncan Hunter to go on and win that one. So that was just a quick detour, but I didn't want to discuss it too much. Sorry about that. That's a scam I keep getting. But if we look at the Michigan gubernatorial race, if I can find it, in Michigan we have Bill Schuett, who's challenging Gretchen Whitmer. Gretchen Whitmer looking really positive to go on and win her election as the next governor of Michigan. She's been ahead in every single poll, mostly in the high single digits, maybe getting into low double digits. Her highest point was sort of in this point in early September. She's ahead by 14 points, but then again, one of her lowest points ahead by 5 points, but still, looking great for Gretchen Whitmer to go on and be the next governor of Michigan. Another one where the Democrats looking really positive to go on and win this one. Andrew Kim looks like he's going to unseat the incumbent Republican Tom MacArthur, even though there are quite a lot of undecided voters. Being up by 10% means he only needs to get 1 more percent to win the race outright. 1% out of all the undecided voters need to come to him, and he's won. Kim has won, so Andrew Kim looking really positive to go on and win that one. Now, Nebraska's 2nd district. Now, this is a race I really want to talk about because in a video where I discussed the analysis of the House race, I did cover the 2nd district of Nebraska, and I said it was going to come right down to the wire and it would be really close, but at the end of the day, I actually gave the edge to the Democrat Kara Eastman. I believe she's a progressive Justice Democrats, Our Revolution, but please don't quote me on that. I could be wrong on that one. But if we look at this brand new New York Times poll, she's behind by 9 points, and Don Bacon is above that 50% mark. So because of this brand new poll, and it was so close before with all those other elements, but this brand new poll, I'm actually moving Nebraska's 2nd district from a tilt Democratic state to actually a leaning Republican state because of this brand new poll in the state of Nebraska. So I believe that Don Bacon will go on to be re-elected. I've changed my prediction because of this brand new poll. So thank you. So yeah, and some major news, I guess. One other race that I wanted to talk about, the 8th district in Washington, the Democrat there, Kim Schroeder, is trying to go on and be the next congresswoman from Washington. She's going up head to head against Dino Rossi, who will be trying to steer away a challenge. There is a number of undecided voters. However, the Democrat is in a virtual tie here, 1 point up, so looking kind of good for the Democrat, but could have been better because there are a lot of undecided voters. Two more polls to go. We have one out of the 22nd District of California, where we have Nunes versus Jans, and a brand new ABC 30 Survey USA poll that shows the Republican up 14 points over his Democratic rival, and that's looking really good for the Republican incumbent. They're going on to win his re-election. One more poll, which is one of the more surprising ones actually. In the Maryland gubernatorial race, we have the incumbent Larry Hogan going on a head-to-head against progressive Justice Democrat Our Revolution candidate Ben Jealous, who actually upset a establishment-backed Maryland politician. But the progressive here, he's behind in Maryland by 15 points. Hogan ahead of the 50% mark and ahead of Jealous for that matter. So Larry Hogan looking really positive to go on and win his re-election. So tomorrow, which will be Monday, I will go over the, if it will refresh, I'll go over the Saturday and the Sunday polls, and then the day after that, there's the Saturday and Sunday polls, and the day after that, I'll go and look at some more polls. So this is how kind of the layout of my videos will go for the next few weeks up until these midterms. They're very important. Please go out and cast a vote for one of the candidates, because getting turnout always great for both sides, getting turnout on their own basis. So please get out there and vote for your favorite candidate based on all the factors. If you want to base it off my videos, that's fine, but I doubt that's probably going to happen. You should base it off a lot more than what I say and my personal analysis and opinion. But anyway, so every single day I will be doing analysis of the latest polling data. If there's not much polls from 2 days, I may combine it into one polling day, I guess. But overall, most days I'll be doing coverage of polling data. At the beginning of every week, so every Monday, I'll do a Senate map, and then every Tuesday I'll do a governor map, and every Wednesday I'll do a House map, all updated versions. In addition to the polling data, I'll try and get round to it all. Hopefully I'm not too busy, but anyway, so that is how kind of the layout of my videos will go all the way up until the final week. And in the final week, I'll be doing double uploads on every single day, and I'll reveal what those uploads will be on a later date. And then the day beforehand, I'll do my final Senate, Governor, House maps. I'll also put that into a final election night, so that should be great. And then on the actual day of the midterms, I might live stream it, maybe not, I don't know. But then, of course, that day, I'll try and get out the video as soon as possible, covering the overall map, and then do 3 uploads after that for each of the Senate, House, and Governor maps. If there are any major upsets, I'll be sure to cover that as soon as it breaks. So anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment down suggestions below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.